Good Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome to an episode of Change Starts With Us, Ohio. And I tagged this episode as gossip. I remember growing up, ever since I can remember, and I must have been really young, but we were told we were not allowed to talk about people and not allowed to gossip. Um, and I pretty much have held true to that um, my whole life because I don't really like being talked about myself. So it's not really helpful when we sit there and talk about everybody else about all their mistakes when we have so many of our own that we need to really work out. Um, so what I have done pretty much is I have unfriended people that all they want to do is talk about people. That's not what our purpose of this group is all about. This group is about helping people and about assisting those that we're able to help in some way. Sometimes it's just a friendly face to talk to. And our board members have always opened up their hearts to talk to anybody, but the only thing we ask is that they're treated with respect. And they would do the same to you as well. I don't have to agree with everybody I talk to, but I need to show them respect. Um, and that's how our group's going to go forward. So from now on, starting today, please don't come to me with talking about anybody, about their past, about anything. I'm not going to listen to it. I will unfriend you, and you're going to need to find someone else that can assist you in whatever you need help with because we don't have time to sit here and talk about other people. And we weekly I get calls, oh, this person did that, or you did this, you did that, you're no good because of your past. Well, maybe I'm no good to man, but to God we all are, and we all can change. Um, and we also know, just from past experiences, and even in my situation, is that the county goes for the highest to get a conviction. Like they'll go after you for kidnapping, or attempted kidnapping when there was nothing like that involved in your case. Or they'll go for a manslaughter when it's self-defense. Years ago, Ohio had no defense law, but they do now, I believe. But I would like us to start saying something nice daily to someone about them, or saying something nice about someone to someone, and let's start a new trend that we can start, seeing some positive things happen out of this instead of, you know, everything somebody has done wrong in their life. I think most of us know that we've done wrong things. Most of us are not very proud of it at all. Most of us want to change. There's a handful that doesn't. And I'm not talking about that handful that doesn't want to change. I'm talking about all those folks that do want to change and those that are still working on themselves. If I could stay out of prison this long, I guarantee you can. But you have to get your heart right with God. You have to be willing to find a strong support team, including a church. I've always told men that you need 5 men on your support team, including your parents, as long as they're not addicts or using or anything like that. Yeah, you know, uh, that you can call any day or night when you need to just talk to someone. Um, and maybe have one as the main person, and then the other one's just, when you can, just give them a call. It's always nice to be able to talk to someone when you can. It's very lonely when you are laying on your bed or you're just sitting in a chair in your apartment or house, looking at four walls and wishing you had someone to talk to. I'm kind of learning the hard way. The people I thought that were my friends were not. My sisters put together the Caring Bridge thing when I was in the hospital back in May. And periodically I go through, I just read some of the comments. I finished it now, I think. But I would say 75% of the people that said nice things about me unfriended me, lied to me, and are part of the gossip. And, you know, I was really kind of shocked when I saw some of the things that some of these people were saying. You know, our executive board doesn't tolerate gossip. They don't judge anyone, and we're not going to judge anyone. That does not mean I personally believe every single one should be released from prison. I don't. But I do believe that most people can change if they choose to want to. Actually, I believe all people can change, but they have to have a willingness in their heart. And there's still consequences to pay for the wrong things that we have done. So, you know, I know some of the things I say are not always popular, but I do feel it in my heart, and that's the reason I will share different things on YouTube. I talk to the people that we've interviewed for several times before we even do the interview. I am very content that I believe that they are telling the truth. One way you could really kind of tell if somebody's telling the truth is listen to their story closely. Then the next time they tell you, listen closely again. Is everything the same, or have they changed different details? I think that's one way you're able to tell. And also, a good friend of mine that works for the Innocence Project told me that if their story, if they quit fighting for their release after 3 years, they usually guilty. Usually innocent, they continue to fight for the case after 3 years. And that is actually really good advice. That's really pretty much how I go about doing things. And then when someone shares to me their story, I don't go around telling anybody. I don't call the police. I don't call anyone because they tie me in confidence. And no new crimes were committed, but I'm talking about things that happened 20, 30, 40 years ago. I just tell them to pray about it and let God deal with it. So, folks, today is Sunday, but I want you just to think twice before you take in any gossip or repeat any gossip. Remember, not everything you're told is always accurate or truthful. Please check out our website at www.changestartswithusohio.org. Again, that is www.changestartswithusohio.org. And our email is changestartswithusohiocandace@gmail.com, or the main one, which I handle, is changestartswithusohio at gmail.com. Folks, I really appreciate you, and have yourself a great Sunday.